I just used n8n to create automation that tracks everything I buy, from invoice to receipt and everything by using AI. The first thing I do, I upload a receipt via Telegram, WhatsApp or any other application, and Superchat allows me to do this. Then the workflow gets executed, we download a file, we upload it to Google Drive, we analyze the image with AI, we use code block basically to clean the data, and at the end we save everything inside Google Sheets. So inside Google Sheets, we've got many information saved in seconds, such as receipt ID, we've got a date, shop name, total, the currency, even we can preview our very own file inside Google Drive, and much more information such as address and the city. Also inside Telegram, we've got the information that the receipt was added, we've got a total, we've got a shop, and we've got a city. So this is the information bag that data is saved. And the best point is, this single workflow not only handles receipts, but also invoices. So if you have your company, you can track easily your finances. Also, I share it totally for free in this video, and I show how to set it up step by step. So make sure to watch this material to the end. And before we get started and we build it, let me quickly explain what are these nodes for Superchat, because it may be very confusing. Superchat is all-in-one inbox for your messages. So you can connect Telegram, WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or any other platform. And why do I use it? The first really important point is that we can, for example, use different channels. So let's say you've got other person and you would like to give the person like the access to just send the invoices, receipts. So you can connect, let's say, WhatsApp account, Telegram account, and you can fetch the data and execute the workflow at once. So we are not limited, for example, to Telegram or WhatsApp at one time. Another thing is, Superchat is really convenient for businesses. Because, for example, you may have Telegram, but the messages can get really messy when you have a lot of them. But here you've got all-in-one inbox from Telegram, from WhatsApp. And once someone just writes to you, just uses your chatbot on Telegram or writes to you directly in WhatsApp, the conversations will appear just there, and you've got like the entire conversation with specific person. You can just track it, and when you have employees or you won't have everything tidy, this is the go-to solution. But now let's build this workflow from scratch. And before we do this, let me show you how we can get the template for free. And after it, I will show how to set it up step by step. You go to our AI Enthusiasts community, link will be in the description of this video. You go to Classroom and to Christian's YouTube resources. And then you've got many automations, free templates, just feel free to join. And you've got receipt automation with instructions for your very own AI node, also the code, and at the bottom you can download your Google Sheets template and basically receipt automation to just upload inside n8n. Okay, so let's start with building the workflow. The first thing we need to do is to actually add our very own node. And basically you need to search for Superchat. And this is the community node, so you can download it basically within n8n if you've got the cloud version. So we can click on Superchat and then on inbound message. Really quickly, if you don't know still how to get the Superchat node, go ahead to the left bottom corner, click on settings, and then we can click on save and just move around to community nodes. And then you can click on install, and inside you type n8n-nodes-superchat. Then you click I understand and you click on install. As you can see, this node for me is already installed, so basically I don't need to do this. Alright, so now we are ready to go. Also remember, you can use Telegram, WhatsApp separately if you wish, like it's your choice. I use Superchat because once again I can, for example, trigger multiple channels at once, which is really convenient. Another fact is, Superchat has a free subscription and also a free trial for their services. So yeah, we can just get started. The first thing, we need to add the Superchat account, so we create new credential and we provide our API key that we can find right here in the settings. We've got there our integrations, so let's click on them. And now we need to search right here for API key. We've got it right there. So let's create our very own API key and let's copy it. So this way you connect to Superchat, and now we can add the channel to basically fetch and track for new records. And I've got my Telegram channel. Basically, what you need to do is to go here and go to your inbox. If you don't have the one, you need to create the new inbox. And then what you need to do is to go to settings. Inside settings, you need to add your very own channel. So you will have the Facebook Messenger, Twilio, Telegram, WhatsApp, email, and so on, and then you will be able to just use it. Let's go back. I would like to fetch the details from my Telegram channel. I can execute the step, and now I need to go ahead, take my phone, and basically send a message. So let's send a receipt to my Telegram. I can do this very quickly, and after I do this, the data should be fetched, and we should get the details inside. So we've got it right now. We've got all the details, and the next thing we want to do is to actually download the file from Superchat. So we go ahead and we pick Superchat, and then we search for download a file. Okay, let's go ahead and we provide the file ID, which is gonna be this one. We click execute step. All right, the message ID. Oh, we've got the file ID, my bad. Let's just delete it. All right, so we pick file ID, let's click execute step, and the file is uploaded. And then right away, because we need to somehow just store this document and give it later to AI, we would like to use Google Sheets in that case. So we pick Google Sheets, Google Drive, and what we do, we upload the file. So let's do it right here. We've got the data, and for the file name, let's pick, for example, today's date. So we've got the file. Let's open the curly brackets and pick now. We've got format, to date, and now just let's type 2 H's with big letters, minutes and seconds. So we've got a file, today's date and exact time. For the folder, I've got the folder which is named probably receipts. Let's take a look. Okay, we've got the receipts, and then we are ready to go. We can execute the step, and we are waiting for the data back. Okay, so the file is properly uploaded, and then we need to just share it. So we need to just get the link to later just give to AI. So once again, we pick Drive, we click on Share, and then we just pick the file by ID. And now the variable we want to pick is the second one from the list. And then what's very important, we need to give a permission for basically the system to just have access to read it. So we give a role, which is a reader, and we select the type, which is anyone. So we would like to give anyone the access, and now we can execute the step, because without it, you would have an error otherwise if you don't provide this information. So we are waiting to execute, and yeah, it worked. That's correct. And then what we want to do is to basically just pick an AI node. So we pick OpenAI, and we want to analyze an image. All right, we need to pick the model. ChatGPT 4.0 latest is enough. And then we've got a text input. So we need to provide the input to what we want to do with an image, what we want to retrieve. And inside the community, as I said, this is free community, you can join for free. We've got a prompt for our analyze image node. Basically, for this automation, you could use, for example, basic LLM chain, but it would require different steps, basically. But you've got the possibility, remember, with every automation, you can follow different paths, you can follow the longer path, but the main point is for it to work, okay? So if you just use 5 steps instead of 2, maybe these 2 would be better, but still, if everything is the same, what's the point? Yeah, this is good, really good. Okay, let's pick the text input. And what we have inside, let me show you. And we've got something like your an analyze image receipt parser, read the provided receipt image and output one raw JSON object that matches the schema exactly so an output parser can parse it without errors. We've got the capabilities, extract key receipt fields. And what fields do we have? We've got the company name, we've got company address, receipt ID, date, payment method, currency, and so on and so on and so on. Also, this automation works even if your receipt doesn't have some information. So let's say you have only like the date, payment method, but these values you don't have. Like still it works, it doesn't crash, which is really important because I found that sometimes receipts from different countries and from different regions like have different details on them. So in normal circumstances, automation can crash, but this automation is really, it's really solid and basically works in every case. Okay, let's pick the image URL, and we give the image URL from upload file. So we go there and we give web content link. And now basically what we want to do, we go and we execute the step. So let's go and let's wait for the model to work for us. Okay, so for sure we've got it. We've got the component name, everything in the JSON format, in JSON object. And another thing is to pick the code node. I created a code that actually cleans for us the data and puts them in many variables, so later we can feed Google Sheets, basically like all of the brackets, all of the rows. And also I put it inside a community, so code in JavaScript. It's pretty long, but still I'm gonna show you what it does. So once we go there, we just paste it here, we execute the step. You will get the variables, and they are all separated, and we've got the component name, component address, receipt ID, and every single information. And the best point, it doesn't crash once again once we have, once for example, we don't have the VAT number. So we've got the null, and the bracket is just clear afterwards. Okay, after this step, we are really close to the end. The next thing is to just fetch the data, just put the data inside Google Sheets. So we want to track it. And once again, this workflow we can use for receipts, invoices, and with Superchat, you can actually fetch multiple channels. So if you have other person that wanna just use this workflow, you can give this person like the access to WhatsApp, to other accounts. You can combine and connect multiple accounts, which is so great. We open the row and sheet, and then we pick the document, which is gonna be the receipt database. Let's right away open it and show you. Yeah, we've got the specific Google Sheets, and also inside the community right here, you can just open it and then just click on file and make a copy to just get it for your own. But now we choose the sheet 1 and we just fetch the information. So we've got receipt ID and date, shop name. Where do we have the shop name? Yeah, we've got a company name, and so on and so on. So now let me fulfill that. When it comes to receipt link, we can now choose the option which is web view link, because we don't need to just download it. We just want to just view it. That's perfect. We can execute the step. And now basically just wait for the record to arrive inside our sheets. Okay, so it arrived, and now we can click on it, and we've got actually the receipt. Perfect. So anytime we upload something, we just get the information. And the last thing we want to do is to just give the message back to our Superchat. Maybe let me just put it right there. We want to give the message to Superchat back. So we pick Superchat, which is going to be a confirmation of the data added. So workflow works without any problems, because if you don't have that, you may have some errors and you even don't know about it. So we click on send a message, and then we pick identifier. So we pick Superchat trigger, and we've got the identifier, which is from. We've got a channel, which is our Telegram, and now we can just pick one channel where you would like to get the confirmations. Reply to. So where do we have the message ID? So the message ID is right there. And another thing, I need to add the content to just provide. And now let me just basically copy the content. And what we have inside, we've got basically receipt added, we've got a shop, we've got a total, and at the end, we've got a city. We can execute the step, and we should get the response back inside Superchat. So basically inside our Telegram channel. When we go to Superchat or Telegram, we've got the information receipt added, we've got this specific shop, this amount, and a city. Now what we can do, we can just, not here. We can go and we can just save this workflow, make it as active, and now let me just send other one receipt. So now I'm gonna send something else, something like this. Let's send it right here, and now I can wait for this workflow to run. I can go ahead to execution stop and see, yeah, it's running right now, and in a matter of seconds, we should get an information about our receipt. So yeah, we've got the receipt added, shop, total, and for now we can see we don't have the city. Let's go ahead to the database, and perfect, we've got the receipt ID, we've got here the total currency, and when we don't have some information, it leaves it blank, which is really cool because the automation doesn't crash. Okay, so for now, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Basically, leave a like, click the subscribe button. Also, feel free to just join our free school community where we have a lot of templates. So, for example, Research Assistant, Customer Support Assistant. We've got a community of over 9,000 users. Also, join Superchat. Here you've got free subscription, free trial. It's super convenient platform. I really recommend it. And yeah, for now, this is everything. Thank you for watching right now, and I will see you in the next material.